on Yumian Island. Well, look who it is.
Welcome in.
Crystal seems to be everywhere these days. The hustle never stops. But what's she spending her money on? All right. Work it.
I give up.
Ever since Angie's misadventures and romance,
Unhappy Angie spotted.
Crystal has a new gig. Part-time cheerleader and full-time
Our
friend.
special granola parfait infused with hot dog.
That's not...
This will totally go viral.
Sure, you do you. She understands that sometimes you need to be with nature. Share quality time goofing off with friends. Who is this guy?
The secondhand embarrassment is strong.
Would you make me something?
Or even explore your creative side.
One sec. Do you like it?
Wow.
Done.
Okay, Picasso. At the end of the day, Crystal never clocks out from being a pal. But she does have to clock back in at the food mart. Hey, drop it! That's a good doggy. Tomodachi life, living the dream.
Please come again.
Ok, hello mọi người, chào mừng mọi người quay trở lại kênh của LOKIBOY GAMING. Rồi, kiện cũng đã tới giờ rồi anh mà, chúng ta vô thôi. Nhau chúng ta coi Nintendo Direct ngày 6 tháng 9.
Hello everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Please take a look at this.
Rồi, chúng ta cùng điểm qua game lên Nintendo nào.
My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game.
Game nhịp điệu hả? Game nhịp điệu thôi mọi người. Thì buồn cười quá hả?
Rhythm Heaven Groove. Playing this game is pretty simple.
Làm mình nhớ tới con Ratatan mọi người ạ.
Just get into the groove and press the correct button.
Hello, ôn á.
That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm.
Con này cũng hay lắm ạ.
Listen carefully to the
Mình không biết con này nhưng mà nhìn giống con Ratatan.
Find your flow and you'll be able to feel the rhythm.
Các bố có biết con Ratatan không?
3, 4, now.
Nhìn kỹ qua không? Được không?
2, 3, now.
Có vẻ vui.
2 now. 2, 3 now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat
Magical
monsters.
power.
Cast a fire spell with BA, BA, and a healing spell with B down A, B down A, like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo.
Hình như là game nhịp điệu luôn em ạ.
Dan, Emily, Leo.
Hello Khánh Huy nhá. Dentarun hả? Đâu để coi có không?
Up to 4 players can enjoy.
Con này cũng là nhịp điệu luôn Bad Boy.
Note the timing.
Cả con
Block the arrows.
nó đang giới thiệu cho cái ống local,
Grab the snack at
chơi local.
3 o'clock.
Còn game này có thể chơi cùng bạn bè gia đình kiểu vậy. Cùng cái gì mà
Emily,
trời.
grab the snack.
Tôi nghĩ là ở trong cái này nó có rất nhiều thứ để làm nhé.
Games to play.
Có rất nhiều kiểu như là trò chơi mini ở trong ấy làm.
Or with friends when
Cái này đúng là phù hợp với gia đình á.
Groove hits the Nintendo
Dream
Switch
Ribbon
system
Rule
July
ngày 2 tháng 7 2026 available trên Nintendo Switch 2.
on Nintendo eShop.
2 tháng 7 là sắp tới ra con đấy rồi đấy. Anh em nào có Nintendo Switch 2 thì có thể chơi nhé. Game rất là hợp với gia đình. Thường là mấy cái Nintendo Switch á là họ thiết kế game đều là cho niềm vui cùng với gia đình.
From here, we'll introduce games coming to
Vui
Nintendo
vẻ.
Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Let's begin with some headlines.
Hello ADHD nhá. Vô coi sự kiện em ơi.
Master the way of the sword.
Ôi giời ơi, Onimusa. Con Onimusa này có vẻ như đa nền tảng của mọi người ấy.
Entry in the Sword
Giờ cả
Reaction
Switch
series
2 còn có
is
nữa.
flashing onto Nintendo Switch 2. Edo era Kyoto has
Con này
been
tháng 9
overrun
ra,
by monsters
một con mà không thể
known as
thiếu
Genma.
ở kênh của mình đâu.
Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry,
Very
deflect,
deplete.
and the powerful counterattack.
Và cái đòn
Izen.
counter attack action anh em nhé.
Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path.
Cái action này nếu như anh em master là chơi kinh khủng lắm anh em ạ.
Also at your disposal to turn the tides of
Chúng
battle.
ta còn có những cái loại vũ khí khác như là trượng,
You can
song
even
đao,
use
kiếm.
joy-con 2 motion controls to intuitively
Cái gì đây?
play Genma.
Cái mình có thể cầm switch điều theo hướng rồi chỉ ra đòn chém anh em ạ. Vãi.
Stand in your way.
Ghê vậy.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on
Công nhận là cái
Switch
Switch 2 này nó hỗ trợ nhiều thứ tân tiến quá mọi người ạ.
Pre-orders begin later
Rất là nhiều thứ
today
mới tân
on
tiến luôn.
Nintendo
Xịn
eShop.
sò cái kiểu tầm này anh em nào mà đã sở hữu Switch 2 rồi vua.
Your
Còn chưa sở hữu thì giá của nó bây giờ đã tăng rồi mọi người.
Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen is heading to
Ron Dogma 2 Dark Arisen cũng sẽ lên Nintendo Switch.
The Arisen.
Con này chúng ta đã chơi
Fate of Slay
cửa kênh tôi đã chơi rất lâu rồi. Nó ra mắt hình như là 2024 rồi.
Expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2. Explore the new land of Norgan. See
Nó sẽ được lên
then appraise them to
Switch 2.
reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms
Mà con này hồi đó kiếm tiền khổ lắm anh em ạ. Kiếm tiền trong game cũng rất khổ. Fighter. Chơi cái này anh em mới chơi thể loại mây á, mây hoặc là sát thủ á, chơi sướng lắm anh em ạ. Hip và mây.
Custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak
Giờ con Dogma này không lạ xa lạ gì nữa anh em nhỉ.
is key to victory.
Hầu như là
In a world
ai cũng
between
biết đến.
dark and light,
Phần 1 quá nổi
embark on
rồi.
an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th. Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation
Đâu là
by
play cũng lên.
mysterious life forms called the Netiba. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim.
Đều đang giới thiệu những con game mà nó bọt lên Switch hết anh em ạ, chứ chưa có game gì mới nhé. Đây là những con game cũ.
Find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills, then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Blast off in the two-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the
Con này nó giới thiệu nhiều rồi nhưng mà chúng ta chưa biết là bao giờ ra. Con này cũng là co-op.
Melt ice to make a path.
Không biết có trên PC không ta? Orbital đúng không? Sao ở đây? Phong cách đồ họa thì giống như con Dragon Ball anh em. Như của game, có game xe luôn này. Có nghĩa là một người mua hình như người còn lại đều được chơi ấy kiểu vậy. Con này như kiểu là ít tách chu co-op nha mọi người. Đồ họa ngày 3 tháng 9 năm 2026. Ôi rồi, nó chỉ có gặp game. Nhưng mà con đấy không biết là như không có trên ấy của mình.
When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into four new.
Con này mình sẽ chơi game nhé, con co-op này mình sẽ chơi này. Đang đợi nó ra để chơi. Tháng 10 nó mới ra.
You can also play a revamped version of Kung Foot using game share locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October 1st.
Đợi ra rồi quất.
It's a great day for a big walk. Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off through a peaceful world, brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle. It might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th.
Big walk. Thôi con này chịu anh em ơi. Không phải gu của tôi.
Season the Seas.
Season the Sea. Ôi Senji này.
Build your very own
One big brand
with a straw hat crew.
Vãi, game nhà hàng, game kiểu phục vụ nhà hàng nhưng mà One Piece.
Craft the menu.
Đúng là game One Piece nhưng mà kiểu phong cách là phục vụ đồ ăn, nấu ăn.
Then serve your
Cooking game.
customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling
Mới nhìn nó
tauntaun
hài.
noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet.
One Piece đều tháng 10, con này tháng 10 ra.
Nintendo Switch Systems October 23rd.
Con này đều ra trên Nintendo Switch 2 và Switch 1 hết. Nhìn khá là buồn cười mọi người ạ.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon
Giống nhà hàng
Pokemon.
Doraemon của đúng rồi đấy. Y hệt.
Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea.
Hello Raga.
Plus, build structures.
Lại là một con building. Ô, Pokemon à? Ô, Pokemon building à?
This free update is scheduled to
Pokemon.
release in
À,
August 27th.
con này ra lâu rồi nhưng mà là bản update anh em ơi.
And there's more.
Con này là bản update.
The Pokemon Pokopia expansion pass
Expansion pass.
DLC is on the way.
New DLC.
Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia expansion pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Cái này không có trên PC nên là anh em nào có Switch thì hóng rồi, còn cái này PC mình chịu.
Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date.
ba cái content mới nha anh em nhé. Rồi. Pokemon Pokopia. Những mặt đít to. Nhìn 2D nhìn nó vậy á. Nhìn 3D chứ.
We hope you're
3D.
looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC.
Như kiểu là Ditto copy thành đúng không? Ditto biến hình đấy. Cái gì vậy? GMC à? Đây rồi, cái gì đây? Dark Dance Empire. Mình đang hóng những con như vậy này. Nhưng mà đừng làm ơn đừng có phải là bị hai em lầm à? Hai em lầm hả anh em? Ôi má ơi, cái đồ họa này có thể là file em lầm, nó không được đặt sai được anh em ơi. Đúng luôn, file em lầm.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long
Bà chị ấy như kiểu là lấy theo cái nữ hoàng Cassiopeia lên ra.
guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale. Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
Hay thế. Có cả đấu cái này như là mini game hay sao mọi người ơi? Cái khúc vừa nãy là mini game chứ không phải là đánh nhá. Có tuyển vô nữa này. Còn đây mới là gameplay khi mà đi đánh ở ngoài này. Đấy. Nhìn đẹp ghê, công nhận. Vậy em lầm trước thì nó sao bây giờ nhìn nó khác. Con này thì theo kiểu ấy anh em nhé. Theo kiểu là chiến thuật. Chiến thuật. Dòng này quá nổi tiếng rồi, không có gì mà quá xa lạ với những người mà thích Nintendo, thích Switch. Con này chắc chắn là độc quyền Switch 2 rồi nhé anh em nhé.
Rejoice with me.
Rejoice with me.
The advent of the underworld.
You look upon the promised one, who will rout you here and guide the living to salvation.
How did it feel?
To upheave the world.
Phong cách đồ họa nhìn nó phải như vậy chứ, nhìn rất là hay.
Be gone from us.
Be gone.
The darkest dark.
Có ngày tháng năm ra chưa? 17 tháng 9 2026 luôn cả. Wow.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th. Alongside the
Sớm hơn dự kiến anh em nhỉ?
special edition, the Fire Emblem
Sớm hơn dự
Fortune's
kiến.
Weave Dagden collection that launches the same day. Please look forward to it. Let's continue with some more headlines.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles. The first part of NHIİU is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2. After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air.
Yoda. Nhìn cũng hơi Yoda tí rồi đấy.
Enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with gum ninjutsu to
biến hình được luôn cả mọi người.
powerful attacks.
Con này nhìn vui đó.
Up to 4 ninja can team up
Có cả 4 ninja cùng lúc luôn.
player to chew through tough battles.
4 ninja.
The first part of NHIİU, the Uncharted Planet,
Ninja Gala 2
exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Ring.
Next
Game này của Gung-ho nha mọi người. Gung-ho là hãng đang làm ra những con như kiểu là try á, những con try up.
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out one's gears for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today. Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins,
Donkey Kong X Mario anh em ạ.
super mushrooms, question blocks, and more.
Donkey Kong collab with Mario, Super Mario.
Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Bros. twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves with the first wave beginning later today. From the creators of Vampire Survivors.
Survivor.
The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Có phải Jujutsu Kaisen nhìn
Are
buồn cười.
you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall.
Con này chắc mình phải chơi phần 1 trước khi mà qua phần 2 rồi. Vậy là con lần 2 này một đông một ra rồi các bạn. Một đông một ra rồi.
Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter.
Mùa thu chứ anh em mình đánh nhầm mùa thu chứ. Ôn mùa thu chứ không phải winter.
Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel
Là P cũng
expansion to
lên
the main
Switch 2.
game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6. Pre-orders begin later
Đó là
today
lần 2 này là
on
mùa thu
Nintendo
ra.
eShop.
Mùa đông thì
The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May
Cry
Cry series
Devil
is
Hunter
on
Edition.
Nintendo Switch 2.
cũng lên Switch 2.
Dante, V, and Virgil.
Đây là con game mà ADHD rất thích này, nhưng mà tiếc là không có phần mới mà là phần cũ lên Switch 2.
Hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons.
Công nhận là nhìn đi nhìn lại nó vẫn chiến như ngày nào nhá. Đây đúng là một con mà đỉnh cao mà action.
In both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
I still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit. You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades?
Muramasa Revenge Play Early 2027.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these
Xenoblade 3 bản đều sẽ có với bản Switch 2 hết anh em nhé. 3 bản trilogy gốc.
All 3 games run at 60 frames per second.
Bây giờ đã có thể chơi 60 FPS ở chế độ TV mode hoặc là 1080 60 FPS. Nói chung là chơi cả trên TV hay là handheld đều là 60 FPS cả. Quá xịn sò cho những anh em nào mà chơi. Nó chi tiết hơn cái vali anh em thấy không?
But you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second.
Như vậy Switch 2 giờ đáng giá lắm mọi người, rất đáng tiền.
Test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date.
Nhiều quét mới đó.
The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the upgrade pack will be available later today.
Đâu phải đâu, cái này bản gốc mà. Bản gốc.
The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2
Physical với lại digital hay gì đó là ra mắt vào tháng 7. Hôm kia là tháng 12 anh em nhé. Cuối cùng là tháng 12.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions.
Cấu hình không cao nhưng mà được cái mình mà chơi trên cái handheld của Hưng là nhìn rất là đẹp nhé. Mình chơi trên cầm trên tay ấy, nhìn đẹp lắm tại vì nó màn hình nhỏ mà 1080p là rất chi tiết đấy. Hoặc là anh em có thể cắm lên tivi để chơi 4K cũng được nhé. Cái gì đây? Gì mới đây? Gì đẹp đấy? Anime.
つもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だ。
Wow. Gì đấy trời.
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。
Xin nhớ lên kiếm rồi.
皇后
Hết trên diện mình xài lại. Đây là Leucos.
その石はアニマ
Nó này được gọi là Anima Crystal.
死の力を増幅させるだけで
Nó không chỉ mà cung cấp cho power cho cái này nhưng mà nó
思い
còn
も刻みます。
nó còn kiểu như là có những cái kỹ năng hay gì đó đặc biệt nữa.
その石と共にあると思ってください。
Hay thế.
は実践を想定してのものだ。
Con này hay nha. Đồ họa đẹp thật.
力の使い方なんとなく分かった気がする。
死って人殺しの職業で奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が深まる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。定石なしで騎士の力。
生と死すべてはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。
Hy vọng con này có trên PC nữa chứ. Con này phải có trên PC nữa.
兄上行ってまいります。
Ồ, chống chèm nha.
6つの太陽に照らし出された。
Ồ, Section này có 6 cái mặt trời rồi đó.
人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨み。
Nếu mà nhìn theo góc độ là nhìn đẹp vậy. Thế giới này như kiểu tròn. Xenoblade mới. Cái này là Xenoblade à? Oh my god. Alien New Xenoblade.
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning. What kind of story do you think will be told? Please look forward to future updates. Next, please take a look at this.
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and
Boxing.
outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis, aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery,
Xenoblade anh em đợi 2027 nhá.
different types of
Chúng ta cùng
shots
tiếp
in
ấn
tennis.
khác.
Bump, set,
Hầu như là phần nào nó cũng có mấy cái con như vậy anh em nhé. Hầu như được sự kiện Nintendo là giới thiệu nó cũng có mấy con thể thao như vậy này.
in bowling,
Đúng là sinh ra kiểu máy dành cho gia đình.
and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising. Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop playing. Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or me character.
Mua về chơi boxing với nhau được đấy.
Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free.
Hello Queenie nhá.
And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger
Hello
and
Queenie
stronger.
Quincy. Chung quy là Switch. Nếu mà Switch 2 á, anh em có thể hóng con Fire Emblem với con Xenoblade mới này á. Đúng là 2 con siêu đỉnh rồi. Tại từ đầu đến giờ mình thấy 2 con đấy là quá ok. Hay là con Pokemon Pokebia cũng có new ấy đó. Với lại con Orbital. Nếu anh em thích kiểu indie mới lạ với lại co-op. Rayman cũng vậy, cũng được nhiều khá con đấy chứ.
Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. Nope, wait. Whew. I was worried for a second there.
Đây là lý do được gọi là game gia đình đấy mọi người, hay ở chỗ này đấy, anh em thấy không?
The nail got bigger. Hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go.
Chất lượng ở chỗ này đấy. Bởi vậy người ta đấu phải đơn giản, tự nhiên cái máy nó mắc như thế, nó hỗ trợ rất nhiều nhá anh em nhé. Hỗ trợ rất là nhiều thứ, anh em có thể cầm cái này chơi đánh cầu lông như bình thường thôi. Được. Nhưng mà ông này chơi buồn cười vậy. Còn vậy nữa hả? Ôi trời ơi, ông bác lớn tuổi rồi. chơi hơi chao.
Let's move on to more headlines.
Survive a land ruled by
cái này con Rune Dragon nhiều năm rồi đúng không? Đúng rồi, RuneScape Dragon Y.
Ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall. Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in
RuneScape Dragon Y.
Nintendo Switch 2, September 15th. Get on board for these games. Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland. Join the party with over 40 character-themed mini-games and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers.
Con này có thể collab, có thể co-op cũng như nào.
Hello Kitty Partyland launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Well done, Fox.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Hope resonates within the crystals.
Cái gì đây? Giống Fred of Time rồi ta. Fred of Time. À không, con này là con gì quên tên rồi. Hôm bữa nó ông giới thiệu nhá. Final Fantasy Resonance. Hóa ra là Final Fantasy à?
A vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world.
Con này như làm gì đó có. Con này đâu có trên PC đúng không?
Knight of Grandshelt must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters.
Đỉnh thế.
You uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold.
Lại thêm một con hay rồi.
Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 22nd.
Có cả Switch 1 nè.
A weird, whimsical world is waiting. Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance by using Piku's surprising abilities. Help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters.
Cái con game đấy mà Raga kêu là của Daido Shop ấy, nó có cả trên PC với điện thoại luôn nhá. Con nhà hàng á. Bây giờ có game gì chưa Loki?
Discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Prepare for an all-new monster-filled adventure. Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
Huh. About time you got here.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. Alright, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the exploration bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too. See ya!
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope you're looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
Awaken your power.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path,
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world,
You'll feel this one!
as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantazio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th. Create, explore, survive. A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way. Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. The battle of light and darkness approaches. Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
How was that? Next is our last announcement. Please take a look.
Long ago, there was a land called HEHE, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
Hi everyone, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Teresa and I'm joined here by Gab, Dan, and Rob. We're here to talk about Star Fox, coming out June 25th. It is a cinematic shooter. We're gonna focus on the single player game, and then we'll go into the multiplayer in a later segment. But Dan, why don't you take us away?
Yeah, we're gonna start right out here in this new cinema scene, right on the Star Fox bridge, a bridge to the...
If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. Parts 3. Not only that,
水も火も風も 世界を構成する
Time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon
2 Dark Adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore. Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat.
Before each mission, select single player, co-op a local, or co-op game share, which we'll do more about co-op later. Let's go straight into single player, and this is another kind of cinema scene where you can see the cinematic storytelling.
Incoming hail from General Pepper. Priority 1.
And as you mentioned, these cutscenes aren't new, so they expand upon what we already know about the franchise or like the game this is based off of.
A little on edge.
They do a really good job of showcasing each member's unique personalities.